before we begin, I want you to think about the last time you were in downtown Austin or Houston or any city that you've been in for that matter. And when was the last time that you saw someone waking up on the sidewalk and then going to sleep on that same sidewalk, having only made like $1 or $2 per day? Do you think you could live that way? Could anyone live that way, for that matter? You may not know it, but homelessness in urban areas is a lot bigger than we may think. In fact, some news sources that I've read about have said that in Austin alone that there are hundreds and thousands of homeless people, and we may not even know it. And what these people need is a roof over their heads so they can live a good life, just like we do. Good morning. My name is Patrick Ocampo. I am a student at St. Edward's, just like you, and I have volunteered at the Mary House for the Catholic Worker Movement here in Austin. And today I'm going to tell you about what exactly the Catholic Worker Movement is, for those of you who aren't unfamiliar with it, as well as their specific location here in Austin, the Mary House, and how you, as St. Edward's students, can help in their plight to help the less fortunate. Now, to start off, some of you may wonder, what is the Catholic Worker Movement? Well, in 1933, the Catholic Worker was a newspaper that was published and distributed by a journalist named Dorothy Day and a Christian philosopher named Peter Morin. This paper promoted the ideas of nonviolence, voluntary poverty, and believed in the God-given dignity that they believed belonged to every person. And of course, it was in 1933, what was going on? The Great Depression, right? So many people were without jobs, without homes, and so these two made a house of hospitality where they lived, so that everyone who didn't have a home for themselves could stay in and be happy during that time. As time went on, the Catholic Worker Movement appeared at many different protests against violent uprisings throughout the world, be it wars, revolutions, and all that. And today, there are over 150 communities of Catholic worker all around the world, in the U.S. and Mexico, and again, right here in Austin, at the Mary House. Now, the Mary House, as you'll see on your handouts, is located on the corner of William and Cannon, not more than 15 minutes away from here, and it's a little hard to spot, being a small and humble little house, but it's been maintained since 1991 by Lynn Goodman Strauss, who is in charge of the house and all of the people that they take care of there. Like I said, it is a small home, but the residents inside of it live very comfortable lives, as Miss Goodman Strauss has told me in the time I've been there. What she's told me is that the Mary House is one of very few Catholic establishments to help out the homeless, as there are many charitable foundations here in Austin, but not a lot of them have been very successful in helping the homeless. And to be frank, the Mary House needs all the help that it can get, with Miss Goodman Strauss being one of like 2 or 3 people in charge of the residents in there. They have to take care of their health by managing their medicine, getting them food, and in fact, every week she spends $200 alone on groceries for everybody in there. And for the house itself, she's in debt of over $80,000. And she always welcomes any donation, any amount of volunteers able to help. And to me, it's a very good experience helping them out. It's a little hard, but it may be a little hard trying to communicate with people that you don't know, especially people who've lived out in the streets, probably even terminally ill with cancer or another disease, and may be hard to relate to their situation. But given the right amount of time and dedication to this, you can make a very good friend and give another smile to someone in need. Now, I know that as a college student, we've all got our own busy schedules with exams, and we just want to have a lot of free time to ourselves. But like I said, a bit of time out of our lives can help someone a lot, especially someone less fortunate than us. In fact, here in St. Edward's, I talked to some people in campus ministry who go to the Mary House on the second Wednesday of every month, where the Mary House has a monthly Eucharist and prayers to help everyone in there. And so if you're afraid to go by yourself, which I did, and frankly that was a bit of a nerve-wracking experience, if you can bring your friends to go along with you, you might feel a little more comfortable, and help them have that experience that you're having too. So to wrap up what I've been talking about, the Catholic Worker Movement has been around for a long time, and volunteering with them can help to keep that tradition alive and sound. Helping out the Mary House in particular, as it's still just barely scraping by, can help so many homeless people in Austin, and it can also help you to have a better sense of community with people outside of your social circle, have a better understanding for the world in general, which is pretty much what we're here to do in college. And to finally end this, I like to end with one quote from Edmund Burke, which I've lived by for a long time. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Take a moment to think about what that quote means. For me, it means that a lot of good things can happen to people, but only if we're active in helping others. Otherwise, we let the dark parts of our hearts take root, and the world loses another smiling face. That being said, I'd like to thank you all for coming, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them now.